This is our video number part 6 where we're going to see about revolve command. So we can take revolve command and we can draw the sketch before taking the command, or after taking command we can use this option sketch section. We will select any one plane and do OK. Now we need to define a cross section that we have to revolve about center axis. So here let's create something that we're going to revolve it. So I just creating some random sketch that we're going to revolve it. We can add some dimensions. Let's add all the dimensions. So simply by clicking, we can add the dimensions to the objects. So I've taken a default dimensions. Now let's specify some more dimension to the part. From here to here, this dimension from origin. So that become completely defined. The sketch is fully defined now. We can finish the sketch. Now we have to define a vector direction, in which direction we are going to revolve. So I define z axis. In z axis we are going to revolve it. Now we define the point of rotation. So we can select the point of rotation. I say this point of rotation, from that I want to revolve it. So by default software give you 360-degree angle. How much we want to revolve, that particular angle we'll define it. So initially let's do OK. We can see the outcome is 360-degree. But if I don't need 360-degree, we can edit it and we can change the revolution angle. For example, I need 180-degree. It will be only revolve 180-degree. From the sketch, it revolve 180-degree. Or you can change, like I need a symmetrical value. So what are the angle you're taking? Like for example, I take 50. So it'll make 50-50 both sides. Total 100-degree will be revolved. Like that way, it will make from the sketch half this side, half this side. So we can define the angle of revolution half of both sides, that will be equally revolved. Or you can tell that until selected, like it is revolving like this direction. So I want to say this according to, it will be rotate till this plane. We can select a plane, it will be revolve up to plane like that. Now it is revolving up to that plane. Like that way we can revolve the part. Let's do OK. Now let's understand Boolean operation in this. So I'll just take revolve tool and draw a sketch. I'm using plane, mid plane, and do OK. So we'll define a revolution sketch that we want to revolve it. So I want to cut this much part, or like we want to add or cut, both things we can do. Finish it. And we define direction of revolution is this, and center point is my revolution point. And here also I'll tell that up to that selected I want to revolve it. So till that part will be revolved. Initially the Boolean operation is none. Let's do OK. So none means it won't connect with this part. It will be create a separate body. If you need separate body, we'll use none. If you want to merge it, we'll use it unite. It will be united with that part. So that is a part of this body. If you want to cut the material, we can use subtract. It will be remove the material from that part. Or we can keep an intersection portion. Intersection is the common portion between both the part that will be left. So this is a common portion that will be left there. So that is about the Boolean operation. Now let's see the next offset option, how to use it. So first I'll delete this 2 and select and delete. Now let's create another object. So here I'll make one simple part. With that we're going to understand about thin future. Okay, like this we have a part. So finish it. Go for revolve. So sketch is selected, define a vector direction, and rotation point is this. So right now it is coming as a solid part from inside. So I need to make a thin feature, wall feature. We define a wall and define a wall thickness, how much you want. It's a 45 thickness other side, and I'll take 0 other side. So how much thickness you require on the wall, you define the wall thickness, and you can see it is completely thinned wall feature is created. Do OK. So I made a close sketch. So like this I got a result. If I not make a close sketch also, then also we can make it revolve and get the results. Let's see. If I delete this particular line and finish it, and again I'll go for revolve. So curve is this, direction vector. We can use this axis also, and defining The axis of rotation is this, and here in thin feature we'll take a two-sided and we define the thickness and apply. Like that way we can directly make a thin feature wall. Next, we want to make a surface body. We can use the sheet option. Let's see. So I'll just take one plane and do OK. We define closed sketches, open sketches. We can convert them into a surface body. Let me make open sketch this time. So I'll just putting some fillet here. Finish it. And we use revolve. Using direction vector is Z. And rotation point is this point. And define the angle. So 180 degrees there. We want to take 360, we'll define 360 degree. So it's a surface body. Automatically software will detect it's a surface, but we can also change it to sheet here. If some cases we are making closed sketches, then software do not recognize, we can take a sheet, but generally open sketches software automatically recognize that we are creating sheet, means surface. Apply. So let's see if I make a closed sketch, what will happen. I'll change the same sketch to as a closed one, and I want to make a surface body with that. So I close the sketch and finish it. Going to revolve, select the curve, select the rotation direction, select the rotation point. So here I'll choose sheet. Okay, this time I'm taking the sheet. Let's change the angle to 180 degrees so we can see the inside things. Do OK. You can see that it has been converted to a surface body. There's no thickness on the part. So like that way also we can use the revolve command. If you like this video, subscribe our channel, and thank you for watching this video.